Rebecca with Red True Crime, your favorite person in the whole world. Be kind of cool if it was, but I was your favorite person in the whole world. So, oops, I'm going to make sure I have my volume up. So, I'm taking this time to talk about comments. Yeah. You know, because, I mean, I get comments on the videos, and I get people who message me on Facebook, and I get people who message me on YouTube, and, you know, comments on Facebook and YouTube, and it is what it is, you know. I tell you, comment, like, share, criticize, whatever you want to do it. And some comments I get, I'm not going to lie, they make me mad. You know, they'll hurt my feelings, but they make me mad because some of the comments are like, they're making statements along the lines, I don't know what I'm talking about. Or that I'm doing this for clout or whatever. And that is so not true. So, I actually had one woman, I'm assuming it's a woman, so I could be wrong on that. I actually had one person message me on YouTube and said, how dare I speak about the family? This was early on in one of the videos. Because she made the comment, you lost your husband in a car accident. How would you feel if someone did a video and commented about what happened with him? And I was taken aback by that. And then I realized, actually, I know exactly how that feels. Because my husband died in a awful, awful car accident of his own doing. He had epilepsy. And he wasn't supposed to drive, and he decided to do it anyway. And he had a seizure and wrapped the car around a tree. And it happened very publicly and openly in High Point. And when I got the news he had died, over the phone, by the way, I got to the hospital, I dealt with the hospital, and High Point Regional was like less than 5 minutes from my actual house. So by the time I left the hospital and got to my house, my phone was blowing up because it was a guitar player that my husband used to work with begging me, is it him, is it him, is it him? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he told me that the news had played a scene of the car being wrapped around the tree. And they put out there my husband's name and age. And he was like, is it him? And I said, oh my God, yeah, it is. And I got off the phone because the dignity of telling people, informing people of his death was taken away from me. So I had to put on Facebook, okay, if you've seen the news, yes, it was him. He didn't survive. We were devastated. Sorry you're finding out this way. Because my phone was blowing up and I could not repeat that over and over and over and over again. I just couldn't do it. So, and I remember when that whole thing happened, you know, my husband had a previous DUI. And there was speculation, was he drunk when this happened? So I understand this, you know, the idea of trying to control the narrative, which I didn't in his case, because yes, he did have a DUI, and yes, he had a drinking problem. And yes, he had an opioid problem. Just put it all out there. And because of those addictions he had is what caused him to get epilepsy, which caused him to have, you know, to die in a car accident. And that was almost 2 years ago. So understand, when I speak on someone's case and their family gets pulled into this, their family's only getting pulled into this because the family wants to get pulled into this. You know, they reach out to me, hey, I want to go live with you. I'm going to do an interview with you. Hey, I'm posting this on Facebook because this is what I want to do. You know, Sarah Carmichael has chosen to be very public with herself and with false information about who her daughter is. Okay? Marissa worked with Mo. Marissa was in that life. Marissa did have a drug problem. Whether she had one that night that, you know, she disappeared, that I don't know. But these are all things that have been said and talked about. People who were supposed to be her friends, people she worked with Mo's crew, talked about how she fooled around with everybody else's boyfriend and had no problem running off with some dude. They talked about that too. You know? And I think denying that ever happened is a disservice to Marissa's case, because guess what? You deny that behavior, even existing, keeps the detectives from doing what they need to do. So yeah, I did talk about Sarah Carmichael, and I'm going to keep talking about Sarah Carmichael because she did something very dumb. She gave my phone number that I gave to her to give to the detective. She gave my phone number to Mo Dallas, who called me on that number and said things to me. That's not okay. It's not okay. So, if I take issue with that, I think I have a right to take an issue with that. So, let me address a few of these people that have been making the comments. I just wanted to clear up that thing with Sarah. So, one girl, or one woman, I should say, not girl, that commented, her YouTube channel name is White Girl Magic. And basically said, first off, watch how you talk about her mama. Okay. Keep in mind, anything I say about Sarah, I have evidence to prove it. So you can take that to the bank if you want. Yeah, and she's like, for real, who you talking to? Nah, watch your mouth, because this is disrespectful. Let the police handle it. Keep Sarah's name out of your mouth. Ain't no one worried about you. Delete this. It's embarrassing. You also someone who's making outrageous accusations, but she didn't know how to spell outrageous. She put outrageous. Yeah, somebody did not go to school and pay attention to English. Outrageous accusations for clout, and clout only. So let me address this clout thing. So I don't know how talking about a local missing woman case in Greensboro, North Carolina is going to get me any type of clout to do anything else. It's a new channel. I don't have the following to make any money off of this. And I'm sorry, me talking about Marissa keeps her name out there, keeps people looking. So I don't understand how this is getting me clout. I've been accused of this before, and I'm like, okay. But here's the thing. My doing this because of the people that are suspected to be involved in this is a very dangerous situation. I have been threatened. Star's been threatened. Other people in our group has been threatened. I get messages trying to lead me to other places. So, where's the clout in any of that? There isn't any. So, that needs to stop right there. And then she went on saying, how about you simply stop speaking on someone who I love dearly that you don't know? You said you were done after your last video. I had even thanked for the... See, again, I don't even understand the sentence. I had even thanked for the first video, but this is enough. So when I said I was done in the last video, I was done dealing with Sarah Carmichael's lying nonsense. That's what I was done with. So if you misunderstood that, I apologize. Let me clarify. I am done with Sarah. Done. And then she says, I need everyone to understand that this isn't a game. It never was. And the people you speaking on, please be careful. Let the police and detectives do their job. I've personally spoken to a few names you mentioned, and you're absolutely slandering names. But please end these. Please keep yourself safe. Please don't disrespect her mother completely uncalled for. Once again, let the professionals and police handle it. You need to stop. Okay. So, White Girl Magic. Let's talk about that. The detective thanked me for what I was doing because I have people reaching out to me telling me things that he's not even getting. So there's that. Second of all, the names I'm saying, every person has had the opportunity to come talk to me and give me their side of the story. I'm a pseudo-journalist, so I am no different than Prophet PI and anybody else out there, and they talk to people. I'm also not accusing anybody of anything. I'm also saying I think, which is not an accusation, it's just a thought I have. So you need to understand slander. This word keeps being bandied about. Slander is not that easy to prove. Okay? Slander has to be to the point where you end up losing income or some type of bad thing, in your life happens because of what I'm saying. And the only things I actually report on are things that these people are putting out there in the public social media areas anyway. So what does it matter if I'm talking about it when they've already posted it publicly? Like Victor, she knows where the bodies are. Tasha sitting there with a video with a gun on her chest. What the hell is that? Mo going live talking about how Marissa's his cousin, but he's sleeping with her. They're not related. Sarah told me they're not related. I have a voice memo, her stating this, so that's not even made up. Okay? So, yeah, everything I've said about other people like Jersey and Sean and Naja and Tasha and Smoke and Mo, there's reasons. I have evidence. I have things that gives me the audacity to speak on these things. And I've been told Sean and Jersey have been removed from speculation, from suspect pool. That's great. 2 down, 4 to go. So, what you gonna do about that? Sarah is still saying Sean and Jersey are involved. The detective has told her they're not involved. If anybody's slandering a name, it's her. She's the one telling people that they're still involved. Police have already cleared them, so you need to stop talking about it. So, the negative comments, I get these, and I don't take it too serious. I take it seriously, but I don't. Because, again, when I'm talking about an opinion, an idea. I've never said this is a fact. I have not said that. If I do say this is a fact, it's because I have the paperwork or the text or the voice memo or some screenshot that says this is a fact. Okay? So remember that. Anything I say this is a fact, I have evidence to back up what I'm saying. So I'm getting really tired of people saying I'm slandering them because you have to prove that, and I have not slandered anybody. You all are the dumb ones who keep putting stuff out on social media for the public world to see. Stop doing that, then you won't have people like me talking about it. It's not rocket science, people. It really isn't. So, at the end of the day, we're just trying to find a missing woman. Find out what happened to her. The more time that goes on, the harder and harder it's going to get to find her. And nobody seems to have any idea as to what to do. There are people running up against brick walls. Literally. And we're just, at the end of the day, just trying to help. We're not preventing anybody from searching. We're not leading detectives in the wrong place. I'm being told, send everything to the detective that I get. All right. I even got a secret message from somebody on Facebook yesterday giving me a location to go check out. A little crazy, a little weird. Not happening on my end. I'll send somebody else to go do that that has a gun and a badge. But people talk. And that's what it is. And my thing is also going to be this. If you don't like what I have to say, then don't watch. And you can comment. I'll take the comments. I'll take the criticisms. I'll take the name calling. I'll take it all. Because at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about the missing. It's about the families of the missing. It's about the children of the missing. Unfortunately, Sarah has lost my sympathies because of what she's done. But I will continue to try to find her daughter. So at the end of the day, I am still doing what I do. No one's going to stop me. No one's going to threaten me into silence. That will never happen. So I hope that clears up a few things. Subscribe, watch, comment, share, criticize, whatever you want to do. It's all good. I can take it. But this is Rebecca with Red True Crime. Be weird, be rude, be safe. If you're weird and rude, you won't get taken. And I firmly believe that. You can check out my YouTube channel, Red True Crime. And you can see all the other videos I've posted since this has started back in January. And again, I'm not afraid of criticism. I'm not afraid of comments. So just bring it on. And if I say something incorrect, I will apologize and correct myself. I'm not opposed to doing that either. But I have not heard of anything that I've said incorrectly. So, have a great night, everyone. Be safe. Be rude, be weird, be safe. As I always say. Rebecca with Red True Crime, I am out.